Have you ever wanted to or been asked to flex your internet clout for your kids, for their education or otherwise?
No. That's the thing about being internet famous, is that in the real world, day to day, it doesn't matter. No one cares. Like, their music teacher doesn't know who I am, and doesn't, like, if I'm like, I'm a YouTuber, which I haven't tried because that would be lame. But they don't care about that. Like, it's only occasionally that I will meet parents even who recognize me on the playground or whatever else. Most people, and I know it's hard for us to wrap our brains around as the perpetually online generation. Most people are not on YouTube very much, not on Twitter at all.
That's probably good.
No, it hasn't really come up. Occasionally, their friends will talk about it, but it's usually to ask me like if I know cool YouTubers like Mark Rober or Mr. Beast. Most of them don't care about me.
Poor guy. Okay.
Radioactive says, I'm a YouTuber. Normal people. Okay. Yeah, most of them will just ask me, oh, like, what's that like? They're just genuinely curious because they don't know anyone who's a YouTuber and they've never thought about it. Like, it took me quite a few attempts with one of my aunties to explain how we have a company with, at the time, like 10 people. Just like, okay. You upload videos, question mark, profit. I'm like, oh my God, auntie. It's like TV, okay? You got ads, right? Okay, and on YouTube, we got ads. Money. She's like, oh, okay. So maybe this is the last time I have to explain this. But that's the thing, is she's not stupid, not even a little bit. She's just never thought about it before. That's how it is. It's always good to have those grounding experiences, I think. I think it's really important to meet people who don't know and don't care who the crap you are. I forget who it was. I think it might have been Mr. Beast. Sent out a tweet like ages ago. I think it was Mr. Beast. Maybe it was someone else. But it was basically like, okay, this person's walking up to me. They must be a big fan. Do they want a picture? Do they want an autograph? Do they want... The person comes up. Excuse me, I think you took my shopping cart. Ego deflated. I think it was him. Maybe it was someone else. But I think those experiences are really important because it's really easy for me in my daily life, surrounded by people whose literal job is to try to do what I ask them to do, to reflect on that most people don't give two fucks what I do.
Do people ever recognize you as the wrong person? People ever go like, oh, hey, you're that guy from... And then you like give them a second to respond and then they say something just like you've never even heard of?
No. Actually,
I have like hyper generic white guy syndrome where I have that happen like decently often. Some dude walked past me in Greece and was like, hey, you're on YouTube. And I was like, yeah. And he was like, you're that like, I think it was like Nintendo or something. He's like, you're that like Nintendo reviewer guy. And I was like, no.
Had you even done like a Switch review? Because you did one.
Technically, I did, but he named someone, and I looked them up when I got back. And yeah, it's just some other white dude with a beard. He does like some Nintendo content or something. I don't remember the channel name. But that's not the only time that's happened to me. That's happened to me like a few times. To the point where if people don't immediately recognize me, I often like give them a second because I'm like, they might actually think I'm somebody else. Which I think is pretty funny, but yeah.